Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Apocalypse Movies, and yet another trailer reaction from Jake and Brian, the dynamic duo here for trailer reactions on Apocalypse Movies. It is what feels like a Sunday for me because I had a 3-day weekend, but it's actually Monday, and we got a Thor: Love and Thunder trailer that we have yet to see. It is a brand new look at Thor 4, the first. I want to call it a forquel, but I know it's not called a forquel. Quadruple. I'm just gonna call it a quadruple.
Quadruple.
I don't. Whatever.
Quadrilogy.
It's the first fourth movie in an MCU franchise. Put it that way. Other than the Avengers, obviously. So this is kind of a big deal because out of all the main characters in the MCU, little did we know that 10 plus years in the future, Thor would be the guy to get 4 movies. So we're here.
Not the way it started.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So Taika Waititi is back directing. We have Chris Hemsworth. We have Tessa Thompson. We have the return of Natalie Portman. Will we get a look at her as Mighty Thor? We don't know. Brian, how excited are you?
I'm just glad people can now stop saying, when are we getting the trailer? When are we getting the trailer? Well, guess what? It's here.
Well, it is crazy, though, because it's what? Is it 4 months? 3 months until
July.
The actual release date. Yeah, it's 3 months until the release date, which is kind of crazy for MCU, you know?
I would have been fine not getting anything.
Well, that's how we are, but the mass public, if they don't get a trailer, they riot with pitchforks in the street. So,
and it's already happening.
Yeah. So, I say we just get the ball rolling. We've waited long enough for this bad boy. Let's go and check it out. It is a teaser, everybody. It is a teaser, so don't expect a ton of goodies. But let's see if we get something from Taika, Chris Hemsworth, and the whole MCU crew. Here we go. Oh. Ooh, that's cool.
His hands were once used for battle.
You got some Viking
for peace.
I freaking love it.
I need to figure out.
Oh my God, is that Guns N' Roses?
Exactly who I am.
Oh my God.
He's yoga.
Oh my God.
I want to choose my own path. Live in the moment.
Wow. Thor's a Ravager?
My superheroing days are over.
Really love it.
Okay.
Oh.
I love the new look.
Remember what I told you? You ever feel lost? Just look into the eyes of the people that you love. Not me.
What? Just listening.
I dig it. Didn't feel that. I love
There she is.
Let's go. Dude, she looks so good. So good.
Spot on.
I love the shattered hammer vibe too, with the lightning kind of going through the cracks. Very Kylo Ren-esque. Not going to say it's Kylo Ren, but it's very Kylo Ren-esque. But no, I mean, look, you saw my reaction when Guns N' Roses popped up. And if that's the vibe they're going for, just give me like 5 tickets right now. Like, seriously.
This soundtrack is going to be fire.
Well, we saw what Ragnarok did, right? Like,
yeah,
it was like, it wasn't fully in this tone, but it had the elements of this tone because they were still trying to break away from the first 2 movies. They had to kind of be in line with what's happening with Thor and the Avengers. But now, with like the Avengers kind of like not being a thing, he's now able to do whatever the hell he wants to do.
He's more really cool. He's more Guardians vibe right now.
Yeah, like it's a wide open spaces for Thor in this universe where he's kicking it with the Guardians. For now, it seems like it almost is going to be like a, which I'm so for, but a Thor Korg buddy cop film. Sign me the F up.
Yes,
sign me the F up.
Yeah, the more Korg, I will not be.
I love his like his furry pelt that he's got going on.
He looks very Viking-esque, like very Viking. Dig the colors too. When I first saw like the toys, I was like, That's interesting choices, but it actually looks good on screen. It looks good.
I think it's gonna. It's obviously gonna fit with whatever he's doing, and we saw the slight glimpse of Zeus, played by Russell Crowe, which is really cool how they're doing this. And obviously, we know, Christian Bale's character is a god killer.
He ain't gonna be there much.
Yeah, I guess I'm saying, like, the only reason Zeus is there is probably to become a victim of Christian Bale. That's probably the only reason why he's there.
I think, I don't know. There could be a slight chance that Hercules is somewhere around.
Well, if there's any time to introduce him, this is the time.
It would make sense.
Like, maybe Hercules ends up elsewhere outside of that planet, wherever, if it's like a version of Olympus or whatever, because what's Christian Bale's? Is it Gore?
Gore the God Butcher.
Gore. Okay, Gore. And maybe Hercules ends up elsewhere because Gore literally does what he's supposed to and kills gods, and the planet goes bye-bye and he has to go somewhere.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited. I love the fact that we're touching Greek mythology. We've touched Egyptian mythology. We've hit the Eternals kind of mythology. Like, I'm all about that. And I know you are too. So I'm so excited. I'm sure there's so much that we didn't even catch. It went by very fast.
And I said it right before we saw Jane pop up as Mighty Thor. I love that there was like no reveals. It was just like snippets of essentially what felt like almost new images being released. It was just like pictures essentially of stuff happening. Obviously, we understand that, like,
well, they're not going to drop a lot, especially before Strange.
Yeah, and it obviously is making us believe that Thor is trying to give up his superhero ways. He wants to live a specific certain lifestyle. But he's probably thrust into something probably happens or pops up that he has to, do. But like we talked about up top, this is the fourth movie in his franchise. He's done 4 Avengers films on top of the 3 movies he did previously. Thor can be around for a long time because he's a god, but how much story is really left for this character? If he goes out on the riding into the sunset, I'm so down for that. On one last adventure, maybe Natalie Portman is the future or Valkyrie, whatever. I'm down for that.
That would be wild. That would be wild to have a new Thor, a new Captain America.
I think that's what they're doing, Brian.
We know Ironheart's coming, so you kind of have a new Iron Man-esque suit type person. The old guard may be changing.
Literally.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, this is super exciting, and for a teaser trailer, very cool start. Love the vibe. It fits with Ragnarok. It fits with Taika. I can't wait to see the Guardians back too. Like, that's a cool little introduction. Whether they're in there for like 5 or 10 minutes, I don't care. Just to see them again is really cool. Because then it's obviously going to go.
He's going to get so tired of them so fast.
Well, I think it's
or vice versa.
Around. I think it's going to be the opposite, where they're going to get tired of him.
Yeah,
probably
that's
what's
true.
happening. I love his Ravager vibe though, where he's just like,
yeah,
he's rocking the no sleeves. He thinks he's like the total, just like the dude, but he's really not.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Either way, Thor: Love and Thunder, absolute hit here. Super pumped. There's the teaser trailer reaction, everybody. We'll be doing a lot more coverage on this movie as the months go on. Obviously, whether this drops on Monday or Tuesday morning for this reaction, we'll be talking about it on this week's Apocalypse Now show, which is Tuesdays at 7 o'clock Pacific. We'll be getting a little bit more deep diving into that, plus with Jacob, Gio, and Keith getting their thoughts. And then hopefully by the time Strange rolls around, we have a full-blown trailer to talk about. So plenty of Marvel stuff coming from here on Apocalypse. If you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate that. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Let us know what you thought of the trailer, whether you liked it or not. We'd love to hear your opinions. And then hit that beautiful thumbs up button, because that allows our reaction to be seen more. So for Brian, for myself, thank you so much for joining us today. And we'll catch you guys next time.